Hi all my beautiful friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Charlie. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. So if you're new, like I said, my name is Charlie. I love to do lifestyle videos, and I usually intro by saying that entertain you or help you, and today I feel like I'm going to be helping you. So in this economy, can we do a full face of makeup that looks like this for $100? Well, we can do it for $109.11. I broke everything down for my face today, and my face totaled $109.11. Now, I've been watching James Charles' series where he goes to different stores and allows himself to pick out products for $100. Well, I shopped my stash instead of going out and buying makeup because I don't think it's necessary to prove a point that we can really look put together and beautiful for a very affordable cost. And I just broke it all down for you. The only place I feel like I failed a little bit, and it's the only high-end product, is my powdered brow product. I certainly could have pulled a color from a palette, but I didn't want to break down the price and be one of those people who are like, oh, because I only used one shadow, this was the cost. No, I wanted it to be readily available. So if you have any brow products that are like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hill one, please leave it down below for me. It is so important. So I broke all of this down for you, got the prices of every little thing. Some of these will vary, obviously. Some places they're going to be more expensive. If you shop at Ulta and Target, of course, they're going to be more pricey. Don't forget CVS also does cash back. So it's always nice to see that $10 cash back in there. And they do sales and coupons. You also can, of course, do Amazon and Walmart, which are my favorite places to get drugstore makeup. So how I broke it down is obviously just my actual makeup routine. And I'm going to start with my base. This is not including tools like sponges and brushes, but I can certainly show you some really affordable ones that I have enjoyed over the years. I do not use beauty blenders, and I actually don't use Real Techniques anymore. I get mine off Amazon. So this is a beautiful, flawless base in my opinion. And I achieved that for $4.79 from the Rimmel Lasting Finish Full Coverage Foundation. This has SPF 20. It does say a 25-hour wear, but in what world would you ever wear foundation for 25 hours? Maybe traveling? I don't know. And it's got a hydration boost. This is a fabulous foundation. I feel like Rimmel isn't talked about anymore. This and their matte powders are so affordable and so good. I'm going to shop Rimmel here very soon. I'm going to go to Walmart and see what they have available. This is, in my opinion, a 9 out of 10, one of the best foundations. And I don't think it has an obnoxious smell. I'm just going to set stuff over. So next up would be my concealer. And I went back and forth with a couple concealers, but I did feel like this is the best one to recommend, especially if you are over 30 and you get crepiness, and it's going to be the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now, if you're oily, obviously get the one that's for matte skin, but even my daughter, who tends to be acne prone and oily, really likes this hydrating one, and this comes in a whopping $7. Isn't that incredible? This blends like a dream. Look at my under eye. Now, I know I wear glasses and it's very hard to see sometimes, but obviously I have fine lines. I'm aging. I've never had any work done to my face, but I don't think that looks crepey, and I really think it looks natural as makeup can be and looks pretty, in my opinion. Now, this one, I went back and forth. I'm sorry, I'm just grabbing stuff next to me. I don't have like a table. I wish I was a little more professional. I do apologize, but I'm definitely better than I used to be. So I went back and forth with these powders. I wanted to show the one powder that I've been recently loving, but it definitely would have taken us a lot more over budget by like $3 more. But if you're curious, it is the L'Oreal True Match powder. It is so good. But if you're looking for affordable powders, this one is from Maybelline. This is a whopping $6.94. This is a goodie, oldie, but a goodie. You guys, this is so good, and it will keep you matte. But if you use this combined with this powder, you are good to go. So this is the Wet n Wild powder. This comes in at $5.38. This is my holy grail. This has replaced every high-end, everything. I have the Laura Mercier. I have e.l.f. I have everything. The Fit Me powders, everything. But this is so fantastic. Look at my under eyes. I am over 30, over 29. And look, I think I look really good. I don't think it looks crepey. powdery. I could be losing my mind, but these are an amazing product. I'll have like a shopping list down below for you guys so you can just shop all of this. Obviously, I don't make money or anything. I just want to help you guys. So what would be next? My bronzing powder. So this is something that I have used. So the next thing I have is my bronzing powder. This is something that I have used, I'm going to say about 7 years on and off, but not until the last year did I get really into cream products. My hair is just not cooperating. This used to be a lot cheaper. This was 10 bucks. I'm hoping it's cheaper in store, but let me just show you what it is. So this is exactly $10. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Stick in Cocoa. As you can see, it is, I'm scraping it because I don't want to waste any product. I've gone through 5 or 6 of these. This is a beautiful bronzer. This is not contour. This is definitely a bronzer. And if you can't, or you don't want to afford an eyeshadow, or that's not in the budget because I couldn't afford a full palette, I just don't have a drugstore palette. If you have any recommendations, I would love to hear it. You could use this to bronze up your nose, bring it up into the crease a little bit, and then just set it with some powder. Obviously, to bronze up your skin, your forehead, anything. This is fantastic, and it comes in a variety of shade ranges. I've never used it as an actual foundation. I've only used this as a bronzing stick, and I love it. It used to be like $5. When I went to look at the price of it this morning, I was actually stunned. So then we are going to go into what I would recommend for blushes. Actually, by now I would have had my brows on, so let me do that first, because my brows are actually, I used to put powder on and then go in with my brows, but I noticed that my brows would look cakey. Now, my brows vary from day to day. Sometimes I do them thick, sometimes I do them a little thinner, sometimes they get outrageous. It's just a luck of the draw that day. This is where I feel like I failed just a bit. So I'm just going to show you. This is ABH. It's $23 in granite, but I've had this way longer than I care to admit. And I am just now actually getting into the pan of the product. If you guys have a dupe for this, or you have anything that you like or you think is comparable or better that's more affordable, I would love to try it. I've seen some things on Amazon that look very similar to this, but I'm not positive. So let me know. However, this is the star of the show. This is the e.l.f. Brow Lift Wax. I guess it's a wax pomade. I've bought probably 5 of these in the last 2 years. I will never, if they stopped making this, I don't know what I would do. I'm telling you, I have used high-end brow pomades. I used to love the ABH Clear Brow Gel. This is a whopping $6. It is so worth it. Even if it was 10 bucks, it's so worth it. e.l.f. is insanely good. But do you guys remember when it was eyes, lip, face, and everything was like $1? Like you get stuff for like $1. I shouldn't say $1. That's so obnoxious, like $1. Does anybody remember this, or is this like a fever dream? I thought it was eyes, lip, face, and everything was really incredibly affordable. However, $6, you got me up because I love this stuff. It is literally the best. Now we're on to blushes. And this isn't going to surprise anybody because I've raved about these blushes forever and ever and a day. These are the Milani Blush in Luminoso for $8.97. However, these are always running, CVS is always having sales. You could really do these for affordable. Another really, really good one, but wouldn't have fit in my budget, is the e.l.f. Blush Quads for 10 bucks. Those are standout and stellar. What I love about Luminoso is that it just gives you a sheen. I do have a little bit of highlighter on, but this is just gorgeous. Now, this isn't the original formula. I don't know why they ever reformulated it. The original one was top tier. It's nothing that, it was unmatched. Like there's nothing that ever compared to it. But the new one is good. It's just a little sheer. And for my girls who wants just like a wash of color, it's fantastic, but it's definitely buildable. It's just that beautiful coral blush. It's perfect. It is perfect. And they have an array of colors. I think Milani is one of the better brands in the drugstore. I really, really love this. And this, what did I say this came in at? $8.97. Now, I checked all of these prices because I wanted to be very precise. I did come in at under 100 without the ABH brow powder, but $109.11 isn't bad. I do want to try to do maybe $50, which I would definitely have to go shopping for, and I feel like Wet n Wild would really be like my target for that one, or Elf if possible, and Coupon. I would love to do $75, and of course I would love to do like an expensive one for anyone interested in that. I know that buying drugstore, to me, I stopped buying high-end because drugstore is just as good, if not comparable. You know what I mean? I love it. So it's so sunny, you guys. It's early in the morning and that sun is high today. I don't know why. So for my eyeshadow today, as you can see, let me get a little closer. I just did a winged liner. This is for my girls that are like me, who have to just get ready quick in the morning, except on like the weekends I have time, or if I'm going out. But when I'm going to work, that sun really, let me try to turn you just a little bit. I did just a wash of color. So this is the ColourPop Shock Shadow in Ritz. This is a dupe for Urban Decay Space Cowboy, and this is only $7. Look how stunning that is. I just want to show you how beautiful this looks because it's not picking up like I wish it would. I do this. So what I do is I take it everywhere, you guys. I just put it all over. So anytime I move, my eyes glisten. Can you see it? It just looks like a beautiful wash of very finely milled glitter. I have to get more of these. I want Lady Bird, I think the color is, and it's always out at my local Ulta. Let me see if I can fix you. It's just so bright out, you guys. I really, really want more of these. They are fantastic. They're like this. They're not necessarily a cream product. They're more like a moussey sponge product. I still use their highlighters. The one in, oh God, what's their famous one? You guys know what I'm talking about. I use all of their, I used to be a huge ColourPop fiend. I haven't bought from them in years, but this is a dupe for the, as close as I have found to Urban Decay Space Cowboy. I would have loved to have shown that, but that is way, way, way out of this price range. This is all I did all over the lid, and then I went in with my liner. This liner, I used to be the biggest Physicians Formula eyeliner fiend. I bought it for like 6 years. It was the best. It would last me 6 months, and I would have to literally throw it out because it was too old, not because the product ran out. That would have lasted me forever, but I only do like, pushing it is a year with liquid or cream products, just because they can hold bacteria. Powder, you can kind of spray with alcohol and sanitize. But unfortunately, something has happened to those. Either it's just that I've gotten bad batches. Maybe they were like sat somewhere. I don't know what happened. And I bought them from Amazon, and I went in store, and the same thing kept happening. And then they were starting to leak, which I never had that problem before. So I took a chance with the NYX Epic Liner. This is waterproof, which my eyes water pretty bad, and I have to say it holds up pretty well. I don't know if it's completely waterproof, but I always feel like waterproof products typically don't leave you time to manipulate them, but I feel like this one, I don't have that issue with. This comes in at a whopping $8.29, and I highly recommend it, you guys. It is pigmented. And my very first one I started out with was the Maybelline Stiletto liner, but it wasn't a matte liner. It had a little gloss to it. It's not really my favorite. It looks like I have a bald spot. I think it's just the way my brows are sitting. Sorry, you guys. So this is fantastic. So what would be next? Mascara. I only have 2 of these because my grandmother gave me hers. Okay, the next thing I have is mascara. This is my holy grail. I bought So many of these I couldn't even count. When I originally started buying these, so this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. So if you don't see a theme here, I have to say Maybelline, L'Oreal are probably top tier favorite brands, then e.l.f. and Wet n Wild. I love them all, but Maybelline, obviously, I never realized is one of my favorites. So this mascara comes in at $8.81. Still really good, still under $10. I've seen some drugstore mascaras that run you really expensive, which is shocking to me. What I love about this mascara, now this is only 2 coats. Usually I go ballistic with mascara, but I wanted to do something that looked a little more doable for you guys. This is like, it just fans out and it's not sharp, so you can really get close to the base and curl them lashes up and not worry about scratching your eyelid. I hate that with a passion. This used to be $6.97 and you could get a double pack for under $14. I guess they raised the price a bit like everything else, but we are still at $109.11. And let's get on to the next product. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I could recommend so many mascaras. Mascara is a passion of mine. I do not wear false lashes anymore. Everything is falling. I just don't think they're necessary. I feel like my natural lashes are enough for me. So I do try and have tried every drugstore mascara. Anything that comes out, I try to keep up with because I just love trying mascara. I would love to do a whole, like every time I get one, do a video, but I feel like that would become like kind of boring. All right, what do we got next? For highlighter. There are so many good highlighters out there, you guys, from the drugstore. But I will admit that these little Wet n Wild ones that are a whopping $4.93, probably cheaper at Walgreens, CVS, and Walmart, are fantastic. This one was a limited edition. This is Crown of My Canopy. I don't know if this one's still available. It's very possible, but these are very pigmented. I can't find the one that I wanted to show you guys. I think my daughter stole it. I can't find it in her mess. My eye is so itchy. Absolutely stunning. These are beautiful, and I just did a little wash of it because they can be quite pigmented. Let's see here. These are, look at that. That's insane. Insane. These are so gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, I know I had a little bit of it on, but it's so buildable and beautiful. Absolutely highly recommend. All right, so when you want to tie your look together, what do you end with? Your lipstick. Some people start with it. I happen to end with my lipstick. I like a drier lip liner. I hate those Maybelline lifter liners with a passion. They're horrible. They are horrible. I do not recommend them. Do not waste your money. If you want something, I like the crayon or like the sharp, like pencil liners. These are the NYX ones. This one just happens to be in Nutmeg. It is beautiful. It is right around, I think I priced it at $4 or $5. I think it was, I went $5 just to be safe because there's so many different prices on them. And I'm pretty sure at Ulta they're $5. Look how gorgeous that is. These are the best. They last a lot longer than those creamier ones, and they're easier to manipulate because they aren't waterproof. Once you get that lifter liner on from Maybelline, you gotta work fast because that shit sets and you are screwed. And it kind of reminds me, I haven't bought ColourPop's lip liners in a long time because I started to hate them because when they would sharpen, it would fall out of the like the tube. It didn't sharpen properly, and those creamy ones, you can never get a point. They just get wonky and weird, and they are a mess. Those NYX liners are the best. So for an affordable option for lipstick that will bring us in at $109.11 is the Essence an 09 Special. It is a semi-matte lipstick. These are, I believe, $3.99 at CVS. I'm not exactly sure how much they are at like Ulta, but they are $3.99 at my local CVS. And they are just a beautiful, creamy, pretty nude. absolutely love it. And again, 09 special. So this is a full face for $109.11. I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like to see any more of these types of videos, definitely let me know. I'm going to try to hit other price points for you and show you that it is possible to buy affordable makeup that's really, really good. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you stick around and subscribe, and I'll see my friends in the next video. Bye, guys.